It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the visiting team. And guys, for Cleveland, they've been phenomenal throughout this postseason. Only one loss thus far. They're putting up a historic run, and we'll see if they can finish it with a title. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, those small battles win the big war.
It takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down against Dirk. And the Mavericks 0-2 came back and won.
And that is it for us.
Can you dig it?
As we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. We'll see Cleveland taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Taking a look at San Antonio. They're trailing 3-0. They're hoping... for a miracle. They're going to lay it all on the line tonight as they look for their first win of this series.
And obviously, guys, they've got an uphill battle. I mean, nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. But you just try to win one game, and you never know what happens. Injury-wise, momentum-wise, a crazy break here or there. So just win this one and give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I agree with you. You've got to play it through, and certainly these fans, how about them? They have not given up. They're still 100% behind this team. And, 3-0 comebacks have happened in other sports. Hockey and baseball have seen it happen. Well, maybe it's time for it to happen in basketball.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Curry is out there with Harden. Then there's baddest one. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Garnett in at the 4 slot. Rondo with it. Here's Aldridge. That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Aldridge has got his first 3 points of the game. On its way from Curry for 2, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Now here's Rondo. It's stolen by Curry. Now Cleveland moving it up. Up top, Shaq. And here's Harden for 3. That's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Rondo against Curry. Shoots. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Rondo. McCollum's got his first bucket of the night. Curry passes to Wolf. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Rondo dishes to McCollum. Feeds it to Plumlee. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Aldridge. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Garnett. Count the bucket. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here's Rondo. And the dunk by Aldridge.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam. Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Now, here's O'Neal. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
This is a team that's focused, completely locked into the task at hand. What an impressive start to this game.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And the Spurs scoring again. For Cleveland, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
San Antonio making a switch here. Parker's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Davis is checked in for Kevin Garnett. Parker with the steal. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And the basket by McCollum.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Curry outside. No up. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing. Just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with San Antonio's head coach. We talked about the uphill battle his team was facing, and he said, I am trying to use the historical perspective of our situation in a different light. We could get down on ourselves, but now we have a chance to make history if we were to come back in these finals. That's one way to look at it, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's McCollum. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. And the basket by McCollum.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's Wolf. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And that's now 9 points for baddest one. San Antonio trailing here. Parker outside. Right side Aldridge. And it's San Antonio with another.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip. He's got the firepower, feeling the rhythm here, going 5 for 5 so far.
He's got it flowing right now.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Davis, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Shaq.
It's been a strong game for McCollum. He's already got 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Sullinger's checked in for Plumlee. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Green in for Parker. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Westbrook, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. That puts them in the lead.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 11. And finished off by Sullinger.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
For 3, Westbrook. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Westbrook's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's McCollum. West, right side, 11 feet away, and another basket for San Antonio.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now here's Westbrook. Stolen by Anderson. And another basket for San Antonio. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Puts up a three, and Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Paul.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Took him no time at all on that one. Zellinger's got 5 now.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Here's McCollum. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Spurs have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Now Lillard. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Rondo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Spurs lead by 3. Cousins, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Cousins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And LaMarcus Aldridge, the franchise player on this team, without question. He talked about the responsibility that comes with that role.
In every aspect, it's a change for us, being more vocal, doing it on the court, trying to lead in practice. I think overall everything I do has to be better because guys are trying to follow me.
Greg, does that acceptance come with putting a whole lot more pressure on yourself? And if so, what does that do to LaMarcus Aldridge's game?
And, Kevin, that's what's going to be so interesting to find out. Some players, they really relish in that situation. They rise to that occasion. Others, I don't want to say they wilt under the pressure, but they're just not comfortable in that environment. And in the NBA, you get to do it on TV and in front of thousands in person.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
On the court for Cleveland, Klay Thompson is out there with Garnett. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Some changes here for the Spurs. Aldridge comes in for Anderson, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Daniel Green. And then for Cleveland, Shaq's checked in for Cousins. Baddest one comes in for Klay Thompson, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Lillard. And so it's Cleveland with it. 3-point lead. Leonard with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Parker with it. Westbrook picks him up. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Wolf. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Irving. And again, it's Cleveland. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Parker kicks to Aldridge. He dishes it to Rondo. There's the pick. They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Now, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Here's Parker. Another one falls for San Antonio.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
O'Neal passes to Wolf. Three-pointer, and he gets it to go. Baddest one's got 19 points.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
No doubt about it. Marcus Aldridge has the hot hand.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Irving dishes to O'Neal. Stolen by McCollum. "16 feet away, and it's San Antonio with another."
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Spurs trail by 7. To the wing on the left. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 6th assist on the night. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Here's Wolf. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
San Antonio's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Leonard attacking. Another one falls for San Antonio.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in the washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
The Spurs have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. West is checked in for Aldridge. Anderson comes in for Leonard. And it's Green in for C.J. McCollum. That's good. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
I like the grade, Greg. They're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off. That's excellent discipline on display right there.
Here's Parker following the basket by Stephen Curry. Poked away. Parker with it. Chris Paul covering, and the wide-open shot from Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist in the game. And Curry, here we go. From deep, Harden. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Parker.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Here's Curry, and the layup is good. Curry's got 6.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
2 minutes. And Parker, here we go. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Sullinger's checked in for San Antonio. Rondo comes in for Parker. Cleveland also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Shaq. Klay Thompson comes in for James Harden. And Lillard subbed in for Steph Curry. Ball kicks to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. That is good. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Cleveland.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Baddest ones checked in for Thompson. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Back to Paul. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Spurs trail by 9. Rondo passes to Sullinger. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 10 points for Jared Sullinger.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not? As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Rondo. Sullinger outside. Look from Green. And it's San Antonio with another.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that.
Here's Baddest one. 6-point game. But they'll get another chance. The shot's good from Paul. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Rondo drives in. There's the bucket. Good. Rondo's got 5 points so far.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. Boy, that was a nice job. He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Here's Lillard. He's got 9.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
Here's Baddest one. Davis sets a screen. Here's Wolf. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
And that concludes the first half. Cleveland ahead, leading by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play this second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed, and the energy in the building, obvious. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And guys, for Cleveland, they came into tonight looking to complete the sweep, and inspired play on both ends of the floor has helped them build a solid lead. If the second half goes anything like the first, the championship may be theirs. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive board. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Their defense is getting flat out embarrassed. Embarrassed, however you say it, Ernie. I realized they had to deal with a team who was red hot most of the first half, but that's an excuse. You know what? They got to be aggressive. They got to step up on that D. They got to prevent that. They need more effort, Ernie.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to...
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. You know, baddest one has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, Plumlee out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. That's Rajon Rondo, and it's McCollum in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Rondo. Teardrop shot. That's good. Rondo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
That drops.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Rondo dishes to Aldridge. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Spurs trail by 8. Outside Rondo. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Klay Thompson is second.
He is having so much success from beyond the 3-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
And he sinks the second. Cleveland leading by 7. Curry kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 5 now.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Rondo with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in.
Your Spurs, Tony Parker.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Plumlee with a screen on Curry. Parker drives in, loses his man off the screen, and lays it up and in. 8 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Thompson, and again it's Cleveland.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Up and in on the way. Aldridge has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Sullinger's checked in for the Spurs. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Cleveland. Westbrook comes in for Steph Curry. Cleveland leading by 7. On the wing, Harden. It's deflected. Stolen by McCollum. The dish to Leonard. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Davis is checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Cousins. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Leonard has it in the corner. And another basket for San Antonio. For Cleveland, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Here's Aldridge. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 10.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Now here's Sullinger. He's got 10. Parker passes to Sullinger, and that one's good. He's got 12.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And Davis gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Yeah, clearly they were starting to show signs of fatigue, so coach wanted to give them a second to get their win back.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Green comes in for McCollum, and then for Cleveland. Garnett comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and Damian Lillard subbed in for James Harden. The baseline J. Here's Anderson, knocked away, and stolen by Lillard. Here's Garnett, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point. Play. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Baddest one comes in for Thompson. And it's Paul in for Russell Westbrook. Cleveland leading by 9. Over to the left wing. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. 30 points for baddest one.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like. Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And Lillard kicks to Garnett. Cleveland moving it around.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
and that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Well, Sullinger has been great. He has 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Plumlee is checked in for Leonard. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Tony Parker. Now here's Paul. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Now the feed to Green. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Green's got 10 points.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy 3-pointer.
Sullinger, left side. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Cleveland leading by 9. Wolf. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Poked away and stolen by Lillard. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Garnett. And it's 13 points for Damian Lillard. Rondo against Lillard. The drive by Rondo. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists. Paul passes to Wolf. Takes a 3, and he gets it to go. Baddest one's got 15 points in just the second half.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rajon Rondo again.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Here's baddest one, defended by Anderson. Davis sets a screen. For the 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Spurs trail by 18. On the court for Cleveland. Davis is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Thompson, and it's Curry in at point guard. And that one's good. Plumlee's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for San Antonio. It's Curry outside. The long-distance 3 is buried. And Cleveland leads by 19.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. And that one's good. 9 points for Anthony Davis.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by Aldridge. McCollum kicks to Rondo. To the paint, here's Aldridge, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
It's stolen by Rondo. And Davis sends it back. Shaq dishing to Thompson. And the pass to Davis. Rondo with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
San Antonio calls timeout. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their game plan during that last break. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. The second thing he said to them was that they should be looking for opportunities to push the ball up the court and convert some quick, easy baskets in transition. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Dishes to Davis. From downtown, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. That's 12 points for Davis.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on them with the triple.
Now here's McCollum. Puts one up from 19. And another basket for San Antonio. Cleveland leading by 22. Here's Wolf. And another three for Cleveland.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Inside, Kawhi Leonard again. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Harden for three. Another three for Cleveland.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Another three for Cleveland.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
That's tipped. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And Shaq with the slam.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Well, I think he's really willing his team on now. He's carrying them. He's doing it all. He's yet to miss a shot.
Here's Wolf. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Baddest one's got 55. Parker with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Parker drives in, lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
It's Curry outside, but they recover it. The three, that's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Parker against Curry. Parker passes to Leonard. Plumlee with the screen. Leonard attacking. Nice work there coming off the screen. Leonard's got 14 points now in the second half.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Passes it to Wolf. Three-pointer. No luck. Great D that time from Leonard. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for Cleveland.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Baddest One. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
So it's San Antonio now, following the three from Chris Paul. Here's Lillard, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Lillard has been playing really well. He's got 13 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
So it's the Spurs now. And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Baddest One. He's covered by Leonard. Count the bucket. Baddest one's got 57 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Leonard kicks to Anderson. Powered down with both hands.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Paul for three, and he gets it to go.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And stolen by Lillard. All alone, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Here's Baddest one. Fires the three. It counts.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And they've done it, the new NBA champions.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long.